好，今天要做抢劫任务。好，一个一个解。找谁呢？奇多，这个是奇多。好，找他。
I told you it'd end this way.
Fidelity, she swore. Love.
Good sir.
Love it. Crushed heart.
Master Casimir, toss aside the torch, you guards!
Ah! Piss off then! Fuck off! You'll not tell me what to do!
What's going on here?
Ain't it plain? Master Casimir sat upon his roof. Claims he'll blow himself to bits.
Bought the wench pearls, silks, satins, and how the fuck she repaid me? Made me a heat-banger cuckold!
What?
Huh. A falling out in the family?
Aye. His Euphemia. She were fine. Pretty as a picture, you might say. And 5 bairns they has.
On the short side, but so well-mannered. Always bow, ask after your health. Not at all grumpy like the Elderman's laddies.
Till the day Euphemia bundled up her belongings and their bairns, tossed them all on a wagon. And that's all we've seen of her.
Master Casimir's been pure yampy since. Bawling, whinging, now this.
Ah, this'll be one for the ploughing annals! Going out with a bang! When this fucking blows, they'll see the fires in Novigrad!
I'll try to talk some sense into him.
But if he should grow angered...
The wench demanded a canopied bed and got it. Silver tableware, she said. Got that too. Lacking nothing, not a thing. What the fuck else was I to give her?
Doubt he can grow any angrier.
Hail Melitele, our hallowed mother, keep us from evil.
What kind of knob you got? Likely come to poke my Euphemia, eh? Well, you're late. She's gone.
No, I just...
Postmaster said the same. Denied it all. Swore on the balls of his gods. And the Egypt I am, I believed the bugger. 3 years they bumped about under my nose, then ran off. My granda told it right. Not a bloke out there doesn't want to get between a dwarf wench's trotters.
真的很生气。
Care to set that torch aside so we can talk this out calmly?
Calmly. Calmly! Wench tossed me aside, took the reins, and I'm to be calm! The country, she says. Fresh air's what I need, she says. So we came out here. Anything for my bunny! Set instead of sucking air, she sucked off the postmaster in my ploughing bed! I can't take it no more!
Know what? Go ahead. Blow yourself up.
What did you say?
I see it now. You're fucked. If it's too much, if you're too soft, can't handle it, that's that.
What? Me, Casimir Bassi, mine foreman from Mahakam, soft?
Works out that way. No balls. Forgot 'em somewhere.
I've no... Me? No balls? You just wait, you rotter, you scumbag, you prick licker! I'll show you!
对，走下来就好了。哎，他拿武器耶。
never learn.
Smashes! You bruised my bones. Right splintered them.
Sorry. Would have preferred to talk it out. Thing is, you gave me no choice.
Nay, didn't you apologise? I needed something of the sort. Some fella to knock the muck out of my heat. So, what is it you wanted?
Want you to open a door. Permanently, so it won't close again.
I see. And what might you find on the other side of this door?
A reward. Big one, to be split. Enough for everyone.
If it'd come a week past, I'd have sent you the fuck away. But now I've nothing to lose. What's it I'm to do?
Hut of the herbalist who lives near Oxenfurt. Go there and ask for yarrow extract. Learn all you need to know. Clear?
As a Mahakaman Highland Stream. See ya!
好，成功一个。哦，艾弗林4吧，这个是。这经验也给太少了吧？这样还没升级。这不之前的马戏团吗？
The minute we're in trouble, you make me responsible for getting us out. As in Maribor. Remember Maribor?
Dove, please don't change the subject.
Mind if I do?
That depends. Who might you be?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. You Eveline Gallo, the Ermine?
Only to friends.
Calm down, Merrin. No need to puff up. And you, talk. What do you want?
Rather talk eye to eye.
Eveline conceals nothing from me, and
you were to help set up the benches. Immediately.
but
Very well. Once again, what do you want?
Got a job for you.
Truly? Of what nature?
Anonymous performance. No audience. At a certain auction house. Pays as much as you can carry.
You've none of a Fink's features. But you see, I've a problem.
All right, out with it. What's this problem?
See, we were to do a show. The tickets have all sold. Alas, our friend and colleague, Hawkeye Van, well, he's gone blind. Drank some hooch from a questionable source. A sad story, but not the point. The crowd awaits, so either we find a replacement for him, or we shall have to return the coin. All good and fine, but we've not spent it already.
I think I know where this is going.
And I shall get straight to the point. Stand in for Van, and I shall help you.
What do I have to do? Jump through some flaming hoops?
No. Shoot your crossbow, hit a target.
Not a bad shot with my crossbow. Why not? I'm in.
Splendid. So, shall we begin? Folk have grown nervous.
What? Mean now? No rehearsals?
What's there to rehearse? You're to shoot and hit a target.
All right.
直接上场。
Do or die. Let's begin.
That I like. A man who boldly dares, damn the risks. come! And now, good folk, the highlight of our program. Standing before you, Geralt of Rivia, victor of marksmanship contest in Angren, Dol Blathana, and Lobindon.
Wow, prime!
What? But I...
Shh, Geralt, grab your crossbow and get to work.
What's that? Shoot! Shoot him, snucking and noggin. God's mercy! Shoot him, snucking and noggin. God's mercy!
没了吧？这也蛮赶的呀哦！键盘爆头
We end with an audacious feat by Geralt of Rivia. We thank you for attending and hope to see you soon.
It's a shame that man didn't shoot the elf. That would have been brilliant.
You know, I doubted I'd emerge from that ordeal in one piece. Fine work, Geralt.
Well, one performance down. What of the next?
Herbalist has a hut near here. Ring a bell? Go see him and ask for some yarrow extract.
Ooh, a mystery. I adore mysteries. Till later, Witcher.
好，这个卖什么？
Welcome.
38了，
Cart.
Do you wish to split?
有他打工头。
Like...
哦哟，卖它好了，用。
Feels like you might have missed your calling.
Oh.
Well, should be hawking good. So,
Yeah.
看一下，啊，没什么好牌啊。What？ 哇，这什么牌？哇，这个干。19。 思路。诶，怎么没有任务点？是一条吗？哦。
What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Lance Corporal Václav. How'd that prick wind up with us?
Volunteered. Word is he had to bribe the medics to let him enlist.
He mad or what?
That's just it. Certifiably insane. Didn't pass the tests apparently.
But to pay hard coin to enter the army? Thought at my age nothing could surprise me.
Nothing about the cook.
有消息。
What do you have to say?
That horse Sylvie, you got a daughter?
Why'd you ask?
Well, think on it. To marry into a dynasty like that, it'd be like living in clover.
Trust me, you do better not to take any interest in the Vasordis.
Why the hell not?
It can only bring trouble, mate. Only trouble.
Nothing interesting. What do you have to say?
Fish chowder for supper today.
That true? Who told you?
No one. Came through the western.
柏林距离太近。
No one. Came through the western gate the morn. Saw Martin on the pier, rod in hand, fishing.
Cook like that's the right treasure he is. No griping about poor supplies. Just the gumption to enrich our gruel.
Aye. If only he'd go a bit lighter on the garlic.
Pier near the western gate. Should be easy enough to find.
啊，今晚帮我们加菜啦！白天。
Must be the cook. Good day. Fish biting?
Aye, they're biting.
What about you?
What's that?
Got this mixture. Pay you to pour it in the soup for the boys at the garrison, on my signal. Nothing dangerous about it. Most they'll think is that the fish wasn't exactly fresh.
It'll cost you, mate. Something dear.
500。
Fine. Here. Wait for the signal, and mum's the word. Understood?
这么好收买的。
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steel. Keep that up, and I'll crack your skull open.
很凶哎、没了吧？哎、按错。对。
And mighty miss be midst the unattached. I am, though only for a wee spell now.
Is that so? Impossible. Only a fool would loosen their hold on a mate like you.
Ah, at last, we're all here.
一来就在把
Time to
妹
begin.。This heist, it's no jest. So if any of you has any doubts, isn't sure, now's the time to leave. Won't be able to after. The Borsodi's auction house, its vault. That's our target. Everline, you'll enter through the tower when the patrol rounds this corner. Drop us a line. We have to be inside within 5 minutes. Is that enough?
It's plenty.
Splendid. Once we're all in the tower, we'll proceed to the auction house. Shouldn't see any guards inside. If we do, we'll have Geralt and his blades. Then, downstairs to the vault. Casimir blows the vault door. We go in, take the loot, disappear out the back through a secret passage. I've said my piece. Any questions?
All good and fine, except what if something goes wrong? Seriously.
You're on your own. We all are.
Just like that?
No room for friendship in this business.
有道理哦。
Additional security measures. Traps. Any inside? Anything we need to watch out for?
Nothing particularly dangerous. Here on the ground floor, there's a rope linked to the bell in the tower. Anyone sounds the alarm, there'll be trouble.
How do we stop it from ringing?
Don't pull the rope. As I said, the auction house ought to be empty. I don't expect any problems.
And the vault? Is it secured somehow?
Even if it is, my blend of saltpeter, cordite, and fulminating silver will do the trick.
Anything else?
Got a horse sense take on this. Secret passage. If we plan to use it on the way out, why not on the way in?
Excellent question. Why not?
Every corridor has 2 ends, right? Like a rope. I know the location of just one end. It's in the vault. The other, it's somewhere beneath the city. But I can't tell you where.
Great.
Aye, but you could.
Find that location, I wouldn't need any of you. Believe you me, I've tried. Time and again. Anything else?
啊，所以他知道，那他怎么知道可以出得去？
All right, let's get to work. Want to be done with this as soon as possible.
We'll reconvene in
秘
the
密
gate
通道出不
beside
去
the
就
tower.
死了。
Midnight sharp. And everyone's to make sure they're not followed. I'll get word to the cook in the barracks.
What about masks? Got a rather recognisable mug myself.
I'll tend to that. Ah, one last thing. Inform the City Watch. Blabber anything about this over an ale, and I'll kill you with my own hands.
If you're so damn scared somebody'll talk, let's all go there together. Now.
Any objections? Anyone need more time? On our way, then. Let's begin. Prime. Just one patrol. Mixture of yours must have worked. Eveline, you ready?
Are you kidding? Of course I am.
Three, 2, 1. It's clear. On your way.
哦，很会爬欸。还有，
Plowing city foul, shite all over again.
What? Also, patrol's turning round.
We've 1 minute. Move!
Damn, should have blown us out of bits, prick and all.
完了，炸弹老头上不来，也可以。哇！
Bugger all, you said there'd be no one inside.
Seems my informer was wrong.
Is that all you've got to say? I nearly broke my neck.
You knew what you were signing up for. This is no time to argue.
Gotta agree. Backing out's not an option anymore. Need to see this through, whatever happens.
Hallowed words. One guard could mean many more. You'd best draw your sword now.
No.
What now?
No one dies. Said so from the start.
Whatever. Don your masks and let's go.
Letters must be old. String seems to say so too.
情书，注解在伊佛瑞克庄园取得的物品放上拍卖台，底价1克朗，无人出价。我的爱人，请别放弃，你还有1周的时间才要嫁给那个欧菲尔人。我会想出办法，或许那时候就会凑齐钱。或许我的眼泪会说服你的父亲。或许天神会听到我们的祷告。我天神没有听到，或许恶魔会听到。如果没有其他办法，我会打破神庙的窗户，把你从祭坛上接走。我们一起逃到遥远的国度，逃到世界边缘，没人能找到我们。你的文字中充满了哀戚，连我都感觉得到。我经常想到你，想到我们在炼金旅馆喝酒喝到天明。你用地板上的木屑画出我们梦想中的屋子。想到我们坐在码头上泡脚玩水，你还唱着下流的歌曲，让我笑个不停。我亲着徽章，抱着你的画像睡着了，但马上又张开了眼。我向天发誓，我们一定能永远在一起。拿出勇气。你的 O， 你的 O 是什么东西？啊！
Clear for now. Knock on wood.
Good. Eyes in the back of your heads, everyone.
Mine are open. I've already seen several things I'd...
Yes, but we shall raise the starting Watch this! Guards! Guards!
Well, that's that.
烂透。
You said...
I damn well know what I said. At them before they sound the alarm.
这个伤害也太低了吧！Hello。
Stop him! He's not to flee!
笑死，马上被抓。
Lock themselves in.
Bollocks!
Damn it.
Lay down your arms! You have no chance!
Perhaps not. But we do have hostages.
Mercy, Master! On the count of 3, we go in! 1, 2...
Come one step closer and folk will die!
Hold now! We must negotiate. What are your demands? To release the hostages?
Buy us a bit of time, Geralt.
We have one demand. Pull back from the auction house.
You know I cannot do that!
You can, just not sure you want to. How about I help you decide, kill a hostage?
Just do what they want! I beg you! Calm yourself! No one is to be harmed, clear?
Nothing simpler. So long as you take your boys and pull out, we'll all live happily ever after.
I repeat, that is not an option. We must bargain, reach an agreement.
So we want a wagon, and horses.
It's the middle of the night. Where am I to find a wagon?
Rather go looking for caskets?
He means it! Good point. A wagon, then? What kind?
Radovid's coronation carriage, nothing less. Drawn by 2 snow-white mares.
Do you think this situation a jest?
Do you?
No! You're both right! This is no jest! I want us to reach an agreement. I don't want anyone to get hurt. But you must not ask the impossible!
Second time you're turning me down. Shit negotiation tactic.
It seems negotiation's not my strong suit. Nor is it yours! Attack!
Oops, tip the scales.
干嘛这样？你听我的话不就好了？在那边挨揍。还有。看，听我的话，就不用挨揍了。
Damn it, explosion triggered that fight. Could have done without both.
The explosion gets us in the vault.
Where's Eveline?
All the better. Fewer hands reaching out for loot. Come on before reinforcements arrive.
这有没有宝啊？搜一下。需要修复的物品清单，这个不用看了。一堆书。 付款要求书，此文件证实委托人注册于崔托格的艾米特·路门多夫父子公司，授权书于附件，已授权本人办公室。讨还服务款项服务包括替奥森佛特波索迪兄弟拍卖行金库铸造并安装双层强化装甲门，上头加装巨人牌锁头。此文件同样要求目标收到文件后，需2周内付出65000欧维格瑞克朗。若未于指定时间内付出款项，将会适当法律程序进行讨还债务。罗伯特·基伯特4重。哇，那个锁要6万多块，只有书可以捡而已啊。马修大师的信，骑兵队成群结伴地奔驰过鲜血遍地的庭园，他们谁也不看，什么问题也不问，因为他们很清楚自己的目的与行动的原因。他们要杀死老皇后，俘虏辛特拉公主，至于要怎么处置她，就没人说了。靠腰啊，这个才是。亲爱的波索迪先生，我之所以会写这封信，是因为一个极不寻常的原因，但请别刺猬无稽之谈，因为你和你的机构有着极大的危险。请容我慢慢说来。我是一个著名的占星家和预言家，我近期被剥夺了起来，原因很明显，但是一小群忠实的客户还是知道我的位置。其中一名客户是一位出身高贵的小姐，我不能透露她的名字。该小姐向我提出要求，她想知道下次拍卖时特定物品的价格。虽然我提出抗议，但最后还是同意她的要求。但在您生气以前，请读到最后。我认为小姐解读的卡片当中透露了相当重要的资讯。卡牌显示有头狼会出现在你的门口，你不会让他进门，但他还是会找到办法闯进去。他会进入你的屋子，把你屋子带走。看到一座塔遭到雷击，还有血和血的景象。我相信你应该知道这是什么意思，我没说错吧？作为这个警告回报，请给传信者2000克朗。近期，马修大师。我靠，他这个预言就讲中了那个会有人来干他东西。有点强欸。
A mighty fine whoop that was. A wee bit loud, aye, on account I had to add more fulminating silver than usual, but...
I'm not interested. No one's interested. We go in. Geralt, you're at the fore.
Why me?
It's why I hired you. Now move. We've no time.
记得里面有蛮多好东西的。这是盔甲。
Same paintings were on the block.
花被拍卖过。吵死了！
You'll pay for this.
对，这珍藏的酒。
Battering ram, run and get a ram.
没了。诶，我怎么没有找到那个？记得不是有一个毒血石。
You don't know who you're fucking with.
On the contrary, I know all too well.
You'll?
Greetings, brother. Been years.
Stone me stupid and slap me happy.
Think you owe us an explanation, Ewald Borsodi. This family reunion, what's the point?
Revenge. For betrayal. Years of poverty. Humiliation. Father left the auction house to me in his will. Horst cheated me. Had me disinherited.
Anything. Everything we earned, you squandered on cards and whores. Father didn't see that. I did.
That's no excuse, Horst. And it won't save your life.
You two, stand with me. I'll not let the Redanians lay a hand on you. Give you whatever you want.
Not about to meddle, especially not in family matters.
Then you'd have done better not to break into my vault. I fear it's too late to turn neutral. Stand with me, and I shall drape you in gold. Stand against me, and you'll remain here forever.
干，那你这不是找死吗？
If that's your attitude, I'll stand with Ewald.
Oh, we'll take whatever we please. Once we've ripped your runners from your ass.
Hallowed words, mate. At 'em!
看，这就是你自己找的啊！
I'd have preferred to resolve this elsewise. Stolen the scrolls, thrown you out into the street. Revenge is best served cold, after all. But I don't mind serving it hot. No.
I beg you, mercy, for your brother. I shall do anything you ask.
Truly. Anything.
Anything.
Sign over to me all that you own. Then walk out as you stand. Just the clothing on your back.
Allow me one thing. Any one thing.
15 years. In the sewers. Begging. Like a beast. And you've the cheek to plead. Take that.
超级恨的。
Satisfied?
Exceptionally. You?
No, and I won't be until I find Max Borsodi's house. In this vault, or so you said.
And it is. There. But I fear it's not yours for the taking. You see, it houses my father's will. A scroll thanks to which Ewald Borsodi, long missing, will assume the family fortune.
And Geralt of Rivia, who you cheated, what'll he assume?
Alas, but he's free to choose anything else.
Gents, keep calm.
You tricked me.
And you were prepared to let me face Horst's thugs alone. To my mind, we're even. Now, Max Borsodi's house. If you've absolutely got to have it, you'll need to take it from me by force.
I could drop you easily, but maybe I don't have to. We could try to figure this out.
A compromise looks unlikely. We both want Max's house.
Not quite. You just need the contents. Me, the box.
哎，他怎么知道有内容物啊？
They're downstairs!
So be it. Seal it with a handshake.
Oof! That's a load off my prick!
Give me the damn casket, and let's get out of here.
As you wish. This way.
这里应该有那个啊，家。哎，没捡到。有一箱。欧菲尔十字弓。哦，找到了。哦，原来烈焰蔷薇的装在这，我已经卖掉了。对啊，手套这我已经有了。新月。减1 200% 攻击，210%，哈哈，太废了吧！走了。哎呦，为什么最近这么多那种广告？哎呦，早上。这个密道只能出不能进，不能吧？
Well, here's where our paths part.
Shut up.
Was I that bad?
No, but you came awfully close, Ewald. Survived by a hair. Take care, Casimir. Here's hoping Euphemia sees the light, comes back.
Oh, plough moods and ires. With the gold I've got, love just ain't nothing I need.
In that case, you and your coin purse live happily ever after.
财富自由了，太爽啦！就完了，就要找个地方卖武装，中。诶，可以穿了。 哦，这38就可以穿了，干好丑哦，嘞！欧菲尔装好丑，比那个
Redania. Greetings.
Show me what.
不适合他穿。干，他没钱了。哇，一个昆仑1000，要命啊！
So long.
You choked to death, Humphrey. Dicky, Herring's got a turn of head from time to time. Plough it. Plough it all.
What are they doing?
Play. Overgrown wains, you see. Have you any children, Geralt?
有啊。
None.
Oh, yes. Forgot witches is sterile. Well, don't just stare at me.
这胸口是怎么回事啊？哦，他还可以打昆特哦。
An immortal?
Afraid to loot.
Believe that's the word.
这稳了啊！取消。等一下，这个为什么是8？是10欸？为什么涨价了？ 这张牌就变没有用了，10这么大。17哦。 哎，刚好烧到自己哭了。Oh my god！ 好险！
Shite. Well,
thanks.
蟾蜍。
Your band chosen some interesting specimens.
Interested? How so? Common carousers and roughnecks, every last one.
Where'd you dig them up?
Some have been with me ages, others I gathered on the road, and a few found me themselves. They're company for drink and sport at least. And ever since I began travelling with them, my old enemies have sat quiet as moles.
First time I've seen a saber like that. What's its origin?
A fear. It was a gift. Any soft-armed craven can hang a blade from his belt, prance about feigning danger. But my saber's a promise. If I reach for it, Heads will roll. Mere sight of it quells the urge to duel in shavers eager to face Olgierd von Everett, the infamous outlaw.
My medallion seems to think it's magic.
It thinks, eh? And I think you've never seen a better weapon.
Keep wondering how you turned the Ophiri into a beast. The more I think about it, the more I'm sure it was no run-of-the-mill curse.
我的衣服爆开了，太好笑了。
or nosiness as common as the clap.
扣不起
Desire
来。
to improve. Information could prove useful down the line.
In the future, you under the delusion you'll complete your tasks, live happily ever after.
Remains to be seen. So for now, admit it. A mage helped you, right?
Give you a hint. You're not the only one to fulfill wishes around here.
Odin transformed the Ophiri? It was your wish?
Nay. It was my doing alone. But you're right. It was no ordinary curse. Though I'll say no more. A curse I uttered in a moment of rage, with no thought to it actually taking hold.
Tell me, how'd you meet the Ophiri you turned into a beast?
Aren't you a nosy one?
What's it matter? You like to talk about yourself.
That I cannot deny. Ophiri was a Dauphin on a voyage through lands unknown, to learn of their cultures and customs. He fell for a lassie. As it happened, this woman was already important to me. But at the time, I was now compared to a noble from a foreign land. So her parents promised her hand to the Ophiri, though she loved me. If you'd only seen his feeble attempts at charm. When she asked why he travelled disguised as a common merchant, he said he was like the frog from the fairy tale. One kiss from her, and he turned into a prince. Wanted to be a frog. Became a frog.
Got something for you.
I love gifts, but I prefer to unwrap them in private. Oi, lads, mind the barrels. Going out for a jabber with Geralt. Come. Oh, that's better. All right, what do you have for me?
Max Bersodi's house, as requested.
我的衣服干嘛的？爆了2颗扣子，晒死哦！
The papers, where are they?
Left them in the vault. You wanted the house, you got the house. Never mentioned its contents.
You're a quick study. Already as tricky as Odin himself. Keen to ridicule a man. Do you know what I and the company do with your type?
No. Dying to hear, though. Always liked a tale with a thrill.
I'm in no mood for jests.
Neither am I. Did my job, Olgierd. Delivered what you asked for, to the letter. Unhappy? Hell, should have chosen your words more carefully.
Yes, I should have. I assume you came to an agreement with Horst. Shame. A right horse in that one.
Made a deal with his brother, who then beat the living shit out of Horst with a gold candle holder.
Huh. It's progress.
Why did you even need those papers?
To sink the Borsodis, naturally. You see, I learned of an interesting clause in old man Maximilian's will. It states that his sons must meet and shake hands in agreement at least once a year at Bellatane. Failing that, the auction house must be auctioned off. The proceeds to go to Vilmeria's hospital.
Guess the old man sensed what might happen.
Aimed to deliver those papers in the right hands. Borsodi would have landed in the streets, and the hospital would have gotten the funds it needs to treat orphans and beggars pro bono.
Awfully noble of you, showing so much concern for the needy.
I couldn't give a rat's ass about the needy. Made her wither and disappear along with the city. I wanted one thing. Revenge.
The Borsodis. What's your gripe? Get kicked out of an auction?
Worse. They evicted me from my home. Are you really interested?
Wouldn't have asked if I wasn't.
Ha! Cheeky as ever. My family, they took on some debt. A poor investment in a sawmill. A bad crop one year. A lawsuit lost. You know how it is. When it rains, it pours. We needed but a few weeks to recover. But Horst Borsodi had acquired our debt. All of it. Demanded it be repaid immediately. I pleaded. I begged. I tore open my shirt at his threshold. Ugh. It was like talking to a wall. I went to the auction. Saw those perfumed prigs buy my father's sword. My mother's death mask. My brother's horse tack. Ah, Horst earned a pretty pile selling our mementos.
No surprise the animosity you feel for him.
That was but the start. My Iris's parents learned of my family's misfortune, and our betrothal was no more. They found her another suitor, one from beyond the sea. The anger I felt. I thought I'd gone mad. Went to the tavern, drank a round, a second. I brawled, then had another tankard. And then I asked the wrong bloke for help.
Summing up, you went broke, your woman dumped you, then you got drunk and did something stupid. Heard it all before.
And folks say I've a heart of stone. Well, why do you stand there? Do you need something still? Got anything else for me?
I do. Took care of Vladimir.
90经验，我靠！
Your dead brother had himself one more day like those of old.
Very easy to say. But have you got any proof?
I do.
Vladimir's hand. It's unmistakable. You've done well, Witcher. Need something else?
Third wish. Time you stated it.
A moment, Geralt. I will see to something. Then we'll chat. You there. Yank the herring out the barrel.
Come on, none of this dallying.
Now, ready to listen? Or do you still not give two shites about what I've got to say?
I'm ready. I'm listening.
Good. You'll return to your lord and tell him as follows. His demand was brazen. Hurt me to the core. For I was brought up to respect the sacred law of hospitality. And I shall not bend to an uncouth boor's dictum. Understood? I will pay him a visit shortly to test his willingness to adapt. So you ride off and announce me. And don't spare your horse. Got it?
Aye, got it.
Give this man a mount and leave him go. Come, Witcher. We must talk outside. The Aetheri believe one should only discuss important matters out of doors, with the gods as witnesses.
Beryl, what was that about?
On the way here, we stopped for nourishment at a tavern belonging to one Lord Dauntless. We enjoyed ourselves as one does at an inn, raucously. Our antics were not to the liking of this Dauntless. Sent a man to warn us that if we were ever to return, we would hang.
You burned the inn down?
I left ample compensation with the innkeep. But it seems the rapscallion neglected to mention this to his lord. But that's of little import. What matters is someone called me a horsey and threatened to kill me. It was one of those threats that sound like an invitation. I intend to accept it. Return to those parts.
Fulfilled 2 of your wishes. Time I learned the 3rd.
Confident, aren't you? Proud, sure of your strengths. Fearless.
3rd task, if you don't mind.
Mutations. They stripped you of emotion. Tell me, have you ever loved? I mean, truly loved?
Yeah, I've loved. Can we get to the matter at hand?
Perhaps instead we ought to sit down inside. Have a good chat over some fiery water.
We'll drink once the job's done.
Afraid that's impossible. Succeed and that's the end of me. Fail and you'll not be back.
3rd wish. Still waiting to hear it.
Aye, aren't you stubborn? Fine. Listen well. I had a wife once. The day I saw her last, I gave her a rose. A violet one. Bring me that bloom. Wouldn't mind reminding myself what it looks like.
When was that? How long's it been? Flowers wilted and turned to dust by now.
You wished to hear a wish. Now you have. Fulfill it. I ride now to visit this Dauntless, but one of my men will remain here. He'll know how to find me. That is, of course, should you succeed.
At least you could tell me where your wife is.
In my old manor, east of Martin Foy's farmstead. I'd wish you Godspeed, but, well, you understand, I'm sure. Goodbye, Geralt.
One drink.
Crawl back onto your rock.
在哪里？这里啊，看起来这边应该是最后了。有，应该还有2个，对啊，差不多啊。这个愿望解完，差不多了。伊佛瑞克庄园，对这个反派没什么好感。哎呦！之前来过一次啊，印象。哎，那这里怎么没有那个？传送标签。哦，对啊，这里是他那个墓园啊。
Kendrick！
先去上个厕所好了。等等。 好哩。
Kendrick. Kendrick, you there?
Not so loud.
Ah! God, scared me off to...
Not so loud, I said. Fog's not natural. Could be something in there hiding. Foglets or air nymphs, for example. Don't want to attract them. Believe me.
Foglets? Oh, sweet mother Melitterly, why'd I ever come here?
Kendrick fellow, who is he?
We's partners. Sneak into derelict houses. Always something valuable lying about.
Mm-hmm. So you're a thief?
Thieves steal from the living. What's the harm taking from the dead? Kendrick went to open the door. I stood watch. Suddenly heard his lamp smash. Then nothing. Quiet. Called out to him, but... What was that? One of them foglets you spoke of?
No.
Phew. That's the stone off my...
I'll see what that was and look for your partner. You...
Ain't about to wait around. I'm out of here.
Pretty sprawling, this estate. Someone's still tending to the flower beds. No violet rose, though. Rather worn. Used often. Wonder by who. Water's ice cold. Mountain stream cold. Beehives. Well maintained but dormant. Woods rotted completely. No violet rose here. Maybe somewhere out back.
黑色的猫。
I'd scooch along, kitty. This place. What's that? That... digging? A lockpick? Must have been the other thieves. Prints from cleated boots, leading from the back of the garden. Someone dragged a wounded man through here. Graves, unmarked, laid out in rows like garden beds. Hey. Hear me? Other thief. Bodies mutilated. Who are you? Damn. Ugly bastard.
好，我只能打他一刀。装备太烂了。把他打怪补血，让你补，让你补。屁耶，按错。过来！死了。
What the fuck was that? No eyes or nostrils, deformed organs. Damn thing had no right to be alive.
Well, philosophers do still debate what it means to be alive, exactly.
Normally I'd be shocked, but not after what I just saw. Who are you two?
Clearly not animals. Think of us as friends of the house.
What's with the show? The pretense that you're animals. You couldn't have warned me?
No. We're obliged to maintain discretion.
So why talk to me at all?
Why? Well, we get so few chances to talk to humans, and we're curious to know what brought you.
Gonna need a better answer than that.
Later.
What about this thing? What can you tell me? Friend of yours?
We called him the Caretaker.
Doesn't look like any creature I've ever seen. Where'd it come from?
From very far away. He was summoned to guard Lady Iris in the home. He tended the garden, took care of unwanted guests.
Very far away. Meaning where exactly?
The name of this place would mean naught to you.
You know the master of the house, the owner?
Olgierd von Everec? Yes. We know him, but he left, and his wife became mistress of the house.
Great. So, Lady von Everec home? Could you announce me, say she has a guest?
Why do you wish to see her?
I'm here to get the violet rose Olgierd gave Iris just before he left.
Iris is inside, in the bedchamber upstairs. Take his key. It opens the rear door.
Guess I'll make my own introductions. So, how should I address you?
As you did now. We'd rather keep our names to ourselves.
看本城的铲子，次要武器，施加的伤害回转为生命，10%。 好烂哦！
I'm afraid.
What the hell? Gotta be careful.
Gotta be careful. 又是欧菲尔弯道。这个好像只有钢剑。 15%额外黄金，75%，我记得我是100吧，80。爱丽丝的速写。
What the hell was that?
冲啥小啦？里面有东西吗？没有，不能看。靠腰，他贴在你耳边讲话，超酷的，干。
All geared as I've never known him. A different man then.
要上楼。 脸都被消失了，这是谁？女儿哦。
Happy families are all alike. Every unhappy family is unhappy in its own way. Fire damage. Interesting.
就没有路了。加。
everything's clean, ready for a meal to be served. Caretaker must still set the table.
又不能走。诶，这样我要去哪？嗯，不对啊，干，这是那个。哇，这里面迷路耶，这样可以迷路。对啊，一楼都去过了。这边进不去。最深那一边过不去。我没找到东西，是不是？有啊。啊，这怎么回事？对啊，都来过了。但我找不到路欸，也是找不到出发任务的地方。这个吗？没有啊。 为什么啊？庄园楼上，对啊，就一条路上的去而已啊。就这。这只有这里可以，这里又不能进。这里而已啊。哦，这啦，嗨。你在那边？还回血哦，回血，回血！我就是不打，怎么样？我就是不打你的话。着火了！哦，他死在这里。我把人家收光，不要急。哦，好东西哦！这其实还蛮好看的，不错。好，就穿这个。
Gotta be her. Damn it.
Hello.
You wish to see her? Here she is.
A man should frame his wishes carefully. It forestalls disappointment.
This some sick joke. Why didn't you tell me she was dead right away?
You didn't ask.
And why hasn't anyone buried her?
We can't. As for the caretaker, the one you cut down, while still alive, she ordered him to stay away from her for all time.
How did she die? Don't see any wounds, evidence of a fight.
Her heart burst.
啊，心脏爆炸。
A heart attack?
No, it simply burst.
Find that hard to believe.
Yet that's precisely what happened. One day Iris locked the front door, lay down here and died. From grief, from loneliness.
The deeper I get into this, the more I gotta wonder. Why are you even helping me?
We were summoned to serve Iris von Everec. Our mistress died, but that did not free us from her service.
Got it. You want to leave this place, leave these bodies.
Surprised?
No, not at all. Her ghost's restless, angry, attacks intruders. Know why?
Lady von Everec has endured much hardship. She's unaccustomed to guests and not fond of strange folk.
She can't hear us.
Seems I gotta speak to Iris's ghost.
It's no easy task to contact the mistress. Rage and bitterness fill her.
Got my ways. To make contact with Iris, I gotta bury her body. But that caretaker's macabre little cemetery won't do. Too much blood, too much fear.
She spent much time in the front garden.
Maybe there.
Wait. Take this key. It opens the front door.
Good dog.
不是，里面有东西没拿嘞。看什么东西？我都还没拿完，想叫我离开。这是什么？爱丽丝与欧吉尔德的话
，Lovely couple。
哎，这里可以下吗？哎，
A grave here?
She liked to sit here, but this is not a good place for a grave.
Too close to the house.
I'll keep searching.
就这里了啦，不要再骗了。
This place seems suitable.
Yes, she loved to paint.
Did Iris von Everett have any last requests? Say how she wanted her remains disposed of?
She feared death, worried none would see to her burial or say a kind word in parting.
Guess I'll be the one to do that. I didn't know Iris von Everett, so I can't say much about her. Fate had it a stranger now lays her remains in the grave. At times, fate muddles our path, and life turns toilsome, hard to bear. Yet all deserve respite and peace in death. Your name's inscribed in this sketchbook. Perhaps you'd like it to be buried with you. You two, got any last words for your mistress?
We don't partake in human rituals.
Trusting that what you've done is in keeping with your customs.
The remains are interred. Let's summon her. Tormented spirit, I've laid your bones to rest. Forget your wrath, forget your grief. Show yourself.
还有东西没捡到。都干了。
Forgive me for tearing you from your realm. I need to ask you. Should I follow you? All right. What is this place?
The Painted World. The work of Iris von Everec.
How do you two get in here?
We exist in both worlds at once.
在玩黑暗灵魂是吗？
Strange place.
One born of Iris von Everec's dreams.
It existed only in her mind while she lived. In death, it gained substance.
Pretty fantastic tale. Hard as hell to believe.
Yet you'd best believe it, and be on your guard. The Painted World is rife with danger.
All right, this is lovely and all, but where's Iris?
You awoke her but for a moment. If you wish to speak to her, you must tear her from her slumber completely.
Sure, but how?
You're a tracker, right? Saw you examining the tracks outside.
Yeah, so?
This is a world built of memories blurred and wilting. Moments our mistress wishes to forget, but cannot.
You need to find them, restore them, summon the fears that torment Iris, and destroy them.
Easy to say. Winds howling. Olgierd and his wife look frozen mid-motion.
One of her memories.
It is blurred, incomplete. You must restore it.
Tattered decorations for a special occasion. Wine cup, just like the one Olgierd's holding. The wedding veil.
你是拿杯子啊
Perfect match.
Your health, my dear wife.
And yours, my husband.
In my land, custom calls that newlyweds be greeted with bread and salt. But we're alone for now.
I need none but you. Oh, if only this moment could last forever.
I shall see what I can do. But come in and see our home.
Gladly, but I know this sounds silly, yet the house has sat empty for so long and I'm...
Afraid of spiders? I know. I swept them all up and tossed them in the garden.
My knight, you've seen to everything.
爱丽丝很怕蜘蛛，所以蜘蛛都变很大只。
Ah, damn it.
过来，你给我过来！你，好。跑不掉了哈！你再动啊！我还不把你劈了。
Medallion's humming. A wraith?
No, a nightmare.
A fear crystallized, one you must now face.
恐惧的实体。啊。 没有经验。
Another dream of the past. Bet this one's incomplete too. Silver thread, pearls. Doll must have cost a fortune. A lavish feast, trying to impress the guests. Olgierd's wife liked flowers. Judging by the ornamentation, this might be hers. Castel Ravello, a Toussaint wine. Expensive.
没什么特殊东西啊。
Just a little different than the painting.
Oh. 嗯？不是要找2根吗？
My darling, is everything all right? You seem pale, out of sorts. Everything's fine, really. But why don't you tell me how you fare? I'm ever so happy to see you. Except, why didn't Grandmama and Grandpapa come?
It's a long, rugged journey. Muddy.
They still refuse to meet me. Is that it? And what's this?
We've brought some of Iris's things. Her favorite brush, her cherished doll, and this for you.
Banknotes.
We paid off your debts, bought them out, to avoid bringing shame to the family.
So nice of Mama and Papa to remember me.
Olgierd? Now you see his true nature? I warned you before the wedding. A ruffian and a boor who keeps the company of bandits. Are you not afraid to live under one roof with that rabble?
So let's follow him. Not you again. Don't like this place.
Ooh, 这一栋不能进。
Bed chamber. Towel stained with blood. Blood stains. Someone washed their hands, then wiped them dry on that towel.
应该是要选干的吧？诶，对耶。
What time is it?
It's late. Sleep.
Up all night in your study again, I see. What have you got on your hands?
Nothing. Got a bit dirty, that's it.
Is that blood? Have you hurt yourself?
Ink stains. I was writing letters. I shall go to Oxenfurt soon. Perhaps you'd come with me.
Oh, that's a marvelous idea. A trip would do us both so much good.
Then it's decided. Now, time for bed. I'm exhausted.
I shan't fall asleep now. It's out of the question. Come, I shall finish your portrait.
Another blurred memory.
酒杯、苹果、葡萄。啊。
She painted Olgierd, but the details are off. Living tableau's missing something. Fresh, as if someone just rinsed it.
苹果、葡萄、樱桃。
Living tableau's gotta look just like the painting.
果放右边。
This goes here.
葡萄放中间。
Maybe here.
酒杯左边。
Maybe this.
不对吗？
Still not right.
哎。
Living.
那就葡萄放右边，左边。原来左边那个才是葡萄。
Fits, I think. Maybe on this side. Finally, just like the picture.
中间，高脚杯。
Smile a bit wider.
Like this.
You were meant to smile, not bare your teeth. No, still wrong. Smile like you did when Papa agreed we could marry. Please? You're useless. I can tell something's bothering you.
I've a bit of work I should see to.
Again? Olgierd, we agreed not to keep any secrets from one another. We promised.
Forgive me. I don't wish to discuss this.
Olgierd. Olgierd.
"有怪。 一只手让你的，很凶很凶。不让了。太黑看不到在哪。
Master von Everett's study. Here he immersed himself in the arcane arts.
What
邪之契约已生成，
foreign presences.
召唤访客到我们领域需要冒极大的风险。访客会以以太形体闪烁，或是栖息于宿主的肉体中，并且尽可能获得自由。如果访客获得自由，便会导致滔天大祸，一定只能在魔法保护圈内召唤访客。 因为魔法圈能将其束缚。魔法圈必须完整，不能有缺口，必须以稳定的手抓稳粉笔，画出线。因为粗心或访客的骗术，踏错一步可能会画歪粉笔，因此魔法圈必须进一步使用点燃的蜜蜡蜡烛形成屏障，巩固阻止魔法圈，因能囚禁访客，让其无法逃脱。
A tome about parleying with demons. Manor was depressingly gloomy in the winter.
不同世界之间，期许外界的所有生物当中，人类最不理解的就是元素镜。他们有着自己的意志，或却与人类不同。我们无法揣测他们的动机和意图。已经是最强大的元素精灵，最难与人类沟通。只有真正的魔法大师能够透过常年的研读与危险的实验，纯熟此项技艺。但是，就连最纯熟的法师也没办法驯服敌军。只能强迫他背着意愿进行特定行动。据说史泰莫福特曾经命令达欧移动，挡住他视线的高山，但是连他都没办法说服敌军帮忙他的工作或给他建议，因为人类不可能理解这些生物。
Pentagrams here to bind summoned beings. Lines aren't all clear, though. Need chalk to fix them, then I can set out the candles. Black magic. That should do it. Now for the candles.
把蜡烛放周围吧。
How about this?
Come back! We must talk!
Go away. I wish to be alone.
Not this time. Come out at once.
Leave me be. I merely want to work in peace.
所以那个镜子大师就是他召唤的。
What other spell must I use, damn it? I've tried them all. I wish to end our pact. I summon thee! Damn it! Fire! In here, quickly! The flames! Douse the flames!
I did not expect that. Let's find another way out.
这里我还真不知道哦，这里。What the fuck！ 我要死了。
Smack in the middle of a raging blizzard. Gotta find shelter and get inside.
很冷。
Iris and her father. A beer tankard, but there was vodka in it to the last drop. So this is when he started smoking.
应该是烟斗吧
Probably not right.
对，可别
Probably not right.
也不对哦。结婚契约
Marriage contract between Iris and Olgierd.
婚前协议，我们爱丽丝、伊尔威兹与欧吉尔德伊佛瑞克同意签下婚姻契约，结为连理，并接受特定条款。此文件为我们对天发誓的誓言，请遵守至死亡将我们拆散的那一天。必须互相尊敬，聆听对方的要求意见。若不幸分别，我们各自保有婚前的所有动产和不动产，以及婚姻期间收到的所有礼物。双方可依照个人需求使用收入，共同财产的维护与保养费用需平均分担。签名。
Not quite. Memory's still incomplete. So that's how he whiled away the long winter evenings.
Furthermore, it is agreed that Iris shall be accorded the respect she is owed, that you shall heed her counsel and requests, and...
Get to the point, Father. My patience runs thin.
Gladly. On Iris's request, I declare this marriage null and void.
You vowed to remain with me till death do us part.
And I've held to my vow. The Olgierd I married is no more.
Breaking a word once given does not come that easy. Believe me. You shall stay here forever.
Enough! You will not command us. You will...
靠腰了，他把父亲杀了。
Father! No!
对，他把岳父。
Take this carcass and feed it to the beasts.
这是什么？哦，孽鬼，不对，食尸鬼。
Then Von Everett ceased to be human.
Though he still loved his wife.
No, he merely remembered that he should love her.
Let's go upstairs.
I remember. We spent much time together here, the three of us.
In silence.
We'll take our places, the same as then.
You do the rest.
The ladder. A large clay bowl. Small bowl for soup nail scratches.
爪痕。哦，猫咪吃小的。
There we go.
啊！我吃大的。
Animal hair. Think this was yours. Single place setting. No others on the table.
嗯？那我不是要把它放给他吃吗？哦，放这吧。诶，行诶。哦，放它上面。
Perfect match. You actually ate from these bowls?
Of course not. I already told you, we're not animals.
But the caretaker would set them out all the same, as ordered.
Another monstrosity. I begged you to stop this. Those two are too many as it is.
The dog and cat keep you company. This one will protect you, care for the house, no matter what happens.
Before, I wished to know what was going on in that head of yours. I thought perhaps I could help. Now, I care not the slightest what you think or how you feel.
I feel nothing.
Just as I no longer know if I still hate you. Go, Olgierd. I want you out of my sight.
Olgierd von Everec failed to understand we'd never be able to replace him.
His spectre now casts a shadow over Lady Iris's every remembrance. We're almost at our journey's end.
What's there?
Iris von Everec's greatest fear.
My dearest wife, letters from Olgierd to Iris, where I only as skilled with words as I am with my blade, especially now, when an icy void grips my heart. I see how you look at me, and I see you wither. I cannot help you, but I believe I can cease harming you. This letter and this rose are my farewell. May you live in health, and remember but the good times, Olgierd.
啊，不是啊，干！你被恶魔缠身，干嘛把人家绑在这里，孤老终死？硬啊！ 她的恐惧就是她老公啊。好了，下去换一个，下去。干，你吐我口水！很会。Next.
You're not him.
Wait, I want to talk.
Not here. Not in this place. I'm sorry. I mistook you for another.
For Olgierd?
I thought he'd returned. To me.
What are you? A ghost? An illusion?
I am sadness.
Saw you before, but you weren't yourself. And I saw you again in your memories.
We've met? I don't recall. I had bad dreams. That is all I know.
I've come for the violet rose Olgierd gave you.
On the day we saw one another for the last time, I dried it and placed it in our chamber at my bedside. I lay there for days, staring at it, until at last it crumbled into dust, as did I soon after.
So, the rose is gone?
Not from this world. Look, you buried my body and the flowers bloomed once more. And I was held in a deep, dark sleep. Only now have I awoken, just like my beautiful rose. When you placed the sketchbook on my grave, I remembered learning to draw my husband's face. Tell me, how is Olgierd? Healthy? Does he fare well?
所以放不同东西有不同对话。
Your husband hunts out ever stronger sensations. He tempts fate, because at heart he's unhappy.
At heart he is stone, so nothing has changed. And did Olgierd mention me? What did he say?
Not much, but I didn't ask about you. He just sent me to retrieve the rose.
The rose? The last I have left of him? His last gift?
I need the rose. Will you give it to me?
It's so fragile. Look, the petal edges have turned crimson, as they were on the day I received it. The one thing missing is the single drop of dew which slid down the leaf when I took the rose in hand. Or was it blood? Because I pricked my finger? I can't remember. You know, I never did read the letter from Olgierd. I didn't have to. And I needn't have kept the flower he left me. I've come to a decision. I shall give you the rose. Our service thus ends. Thank you, stranger, for freeing us.
Before we go, some advice. Beware of the one called the Man of Glass. Stand in his way, and you'll meet a fate worse than death. Seek salvation in glass that can't be broken.
Glass that can't be broken?
So long.
I'll remember you, Iris von Everec.
That no longer matters. Farewell.
剧情超平淡的啊！靠，这比那个老鼠塔那个跟恋人的剧情还要平淡呢。老鼠塔那个还好看一点。没了，对他的话也不见了。 不去啊！干的，他超狠的，他妈的，整个房子外面全部都插满了这个房子，他老婆逃跑，有没有这样啊？哇，整个房子哦，都是房子，人家逃跑了，或是房子，人家进来。进来这。东西卖嘛，还不错看啊，这衣服，但一点都不实用。
The world's never ending.
Wouldn't mind.
多卖你。哇，剩500，这套也是废装。做那个毒蛇学派好了，这也不能穿。硬皮革，龙族皮革，干，我没有龙族。龙族皮革在哪里？哦，我记得用做的，我想起来了。哎，这边。中量甲，掉了，不适合我。2个硬皮革，一个龙族皮革。哇，硬皮革。要几个？3个。哇，要4个，哪有那么多？天哪！硬皮革可不可以做啊？应该可以做吧。有啦，哇，没有蜡。 真的很辣，我都存起来了。好啦，要用去另一边买会比较好，没有辣。不然就要硬皮的，没有硬皮。哎，这个有辣。哎，哦，这可以，哦，有新东西哟。还是一样缺龙珠皮的，有。
Thanks. So long.
去那个乌鸦窝了，还有没买？
It is to.
What did you bring?
39了。哦，有。一个。哦，他没有。
Take care now.
Go, and in the world glory.
这没有仓库。
The world's never-ending creep.
Wouldn't.
我缺腿，刀子好像也有吧。 一钢块2，就缺衣服，4个，1个，这我已经做了。A 钢块，要钢块，钢块。 有做了也不能穿啊，湿湿的。
Thanks. So long.
1、2、3对，缺衣服4个皮硬皮革，做了也不能穿了。现在几级？38快39。 去乌鸦窝吧，去乌鸦窝比较快了。 我是不是第一次看到这里下雪？这里下雪了欸！看这些他妈的男爵的护卫真的很机车。
Ah, ouch.
Geralt!
What do you say?
哎呦，刚好4个，太棒了！被按错。
What are you selling? What's good?
好
，Take care now。
毒蛇套装就像那个开始玩的那件衣服，记得很像吧？
This be the Witchman, freak of nature. More interesting things from my
Worms will crawl out.
Two points, and be quick about it.
Oh, please, good sir, a bit of courtesy.
So I look up, and Bob's your uncle. He downs half the barrel in one draught.
Geralt, over here.
Oi, wait your looks. Use the look of a man who knows how to drink.
Thanks. Some other time.
Here now. Don't make me beg. More treats.
Show off.
Of course I am. Wouldn't you be? Time's a marvelous plaything.
And a great spice to use in gingerbread.
So, you were listening. Indeed, occasionally I find time manipulation irresistible. Controlling it offers so many appetizing opportunities. Like spiking the soup of unsavory individuals with appropriately ghastly things.
Who are you really?
Gaunter O'Dim, also known...
Not what I'm asking.
Ah, so you'd rather know what it is I do. In brief, I give folk what they ask for. You might say, I simply grant their wishes.
And drop them in a world of hurt.
No, not I. That would be their poorly formulated wishes. I'm no cheat. I give folk what they want, nothing more. That the oft-desired unworthy things, that is entirely the fault of their rotten natures.
You're not human, that's clear. So what are you? A demon? A djinn?
Do you really wish to know?
Yes.
No, Geralt. You don't. This one time I shall spare you, and not grant your wish. All who have learned my true name are now either dead or have met an even worse fate. Yet I still need you.
So, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I wanted to congratulate you. You acquitted yourself splendidly with Olgierd. In fact, you've almost satisfied your debt.
Was supposed to fulfill his 3 wishes. Did just that. This is where you remove the brand, 'cause we're even.
Nearly. To fulfill the terms of the contract to the letter, you must do one more thing. Draw Olgierd to the Temple of Ilvani.
We never discussed that.
Oh, but we did. As a man of the world, you should know that every contract contains a catch or two. Small print, which, nevertheless, changes the ultimate meaning of the pact. This applies to oral contracts as well. Recall that I said, and I quote, I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared. End quote.
Yeah, I remember.
Fulfill your end of the bargain, and I will remove the brand. That was the last time you interrupted me while I was talking to someone.
What the devil? Why is there a fly in my soup? Was waiting. Had an eye out for you. Didn't see you come in. How is it you're here?
I'm a witcher. Superhuman quickness. Just one of my many qualities.
You tossed this fly in my soup?
No. Now listen carefully. Tell your Ataman to come to the Temple of Ilvani. It's south of here. Entrance is inside a cave.
What's the commotion?
Ilvani's temple, got it?
Aye, got it.
Hold that!
Your friend, the medic, she were here. Ask that you look in on her.
Thanks.
Did you see?
The devil
Bloke
walked
literally
the
dropped
path
dead.
is
Even
hard
then,
as
alive,
well.
I'm only...
Best deal around.
Fussy, eh?
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but... I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
Don't go!
Can't you reconsider and stay?
Geralt, what for? The wedding, the time we've spent together, it was nice. But you have your life and I have mine. This doesn't make sense long term. You know that as well as I do.
Well, you take care of yourself.
You too, Geralt.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows him.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor. Where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge. If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
这边是不是会了解到禁止大师是谁啊？沙士拉克教授。
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
哇，这书
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno, eh? Maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right. Let me in.
跳水啦！我，哎干！是。上不去。好了。红的，哎，不知道够不够？哎呦
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story. But we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
我还不把这些女巫猎人杀光。呵呵，闪躲能力很好哎。反魔法金属枷锁很有价值。
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
窗户。 他门怎么破了？
Silver lemon. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages. Looks shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream? Julian Alboco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
有特殊的书吗？这是遗产。哦，你要去找遗产。 嗯，上面有。哎，怎么？他那个……哦，门呐。
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock?
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please, you know, Gaunter O'Dim, evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dim is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed a coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit
不要再
upon the
乱走了。
mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land, we call him Gaunter O'Dim, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings, I went blind. Yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dim is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him.
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dim, a meeting at a crossroads, a wish, a pact signed in blood, and a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dim delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world, his betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
所以，对啊，他杀了他弟弟哦。
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dim acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose?
Make it sound like...
It is worse.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dim? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he'd loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dim grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference and die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dim at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dim wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dim left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
成功的是谁啊？
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
这是命运是吧？日志，还有钥匙哎，就可以捡了。我的笔记与观察，沙斯拉克教授，欧迪姆所画的圆圈让我相当火怕，我看不到，但我很清楚圈圈就在这。我不知道我究竟是用什么感官感觉到的。当我接近圆圈边界时，背脊会传来一阵奇怪的颤抖，绝不是疼痛，而是会让我汗毛直竖，就如豪猪一般。已经过了1个月，我还是待在这符文圈里头，越来越常做噩梦，现在连睡觉都害怕，不知道我还能忍受多久。我梦到我有个女儿，不太对劲，因为我从来没有过小孩。但在梦中有个女儿找上我，还不到10岁，叫我爸爸，还非常爱我，从她的眼神当中看得出来。最奇怪的是，我也感觉到自己对她有相当强烈的父爱。真的有可能梦到不存在的人吗？真的有可能对不存在的人有这么浓烈的爱意吗？再也不怕睡眠了，或许欧迪姆决定还给我平静，我已经不打算改变他的心意了。能在梦中与艾米丽相见，让我很开心。我的女儿乖巧又聪明，未来一定会长成了不起的女人。可惜她只活在我的梦中。我不止不再恐惧睡眠，现在甚至等不及进入梦乡，真是惊人的转变。如果一切顺利，我不久后就会尝试离开符文圈。我现在知道为什么我这几个星期会梦到那个不存在的女儿，全都是她的作为。今晚我女儿死了，染上了怪病，全身上下都是又丑又大的脓包，她哭个不停，求我帮忙，但我无能为力。她死在我的怀里，我醒来时全身都是汗，心智疲惫不堪，千疮百孔。艾米丽已经死了3个月。我的内心还在淌血，而且我每分每秒都看到可怕的景象。是个瞎子，但是我希望我什么都看不到。与这些可怕的幻视相比，全盲根本是个解脱。我已经撑不了多久，我现在是个毫不快乐的老头子。我已经待在魔法圈里1年了，脑袋里自杀的念头从没停过。很简单，我只要踏出符文圈就好。他在这个圈圈里面1年了，也太……他这个钥匙应该是给我开这个门的，有作用。先去做寻宝。信仰之药，差点都撞到了。这个黑暗遗产是那个宝藏里面，就是拍卖场第一个拍卖物。哇，是这哦！然后把它拆掉。 级森林。又是入手，超麻烦，这个还要换刀。不用，狼是白色系统。看不到。我就是肉厚，怎么样？怎么没有战斗音乐？怎么奇怪？噔噔噔噔噔噔噔！我操！小巫妖好啦，不要再逞强了。还逞强？热啦！这边又有一个从罗米利男爵日志上撕下来最后几页，希望安娜塔西亚波尔曼得天花，希望他祖宗八代都得天花。我已经找到办法解开他带来的这个死亡之谜。解开谜团的钥匙就在我图书馆室的一本旧书中。那个恶毒的女人被入手禁定上了，难怪那个怪物会攻击我的城堡。这状况下只有一个办法。我趁他睡觉的时候溜进他房间，让他断了气。他的眼睛连开都没开。现在总算能走出城堡外，真是谢天谢地。那怪兽跟那诅咒之子一起消失的无影无踪。这整件事只是个可怕的错误，幸好先前任务累积的储蓄还安全放在城堡的金库里头。我得顾切法师才行。或许未来就可以避免类似的事情发生。 驾信给祖特城城堡的城主拉法叶·波尔曼先生，我向你保证，你的女儿安然无恙。如果你的父亲乖乖听我们的话，那你也不需要担心他的安危。指示如下：6天后午夜钟响时，先生，你必须亲自到布伦威治附近那间受诅咒的小教堂，交出1000块的赎金，不能通报他人，带守卫或仆人。4. 前往上述地点，若不遵守上述指示，波尔曼小姐的健康将会马上急转直下，祝你万事顺心。看，这东西也太烂了吧！虽然那个是做后面装备用的。哎，还要收尾？为什么？这个任务也是同一个，就是这一个啦。米利伯爵的日志之一，依照时间顺序的日志，最后几页被撕掉不见了。这行比我想象的还好赚，前7次绑架当中有5次都成功，有2家爸爸抢到付不起赎金，显然他们家还有其他小孩。那小气的无赖干脆把被抓的小孩放水流。以后记好了，我家里有超过1个儿子，赎金金额就开低一点。我派了手下去绑架安娜塔西亚·波尔曼，祖特泽城堡的城主，有钱的贵族。安娜塔西亚是他的独生女，这笔肯定很好赚。他们当天晚上就把目标的女儿给带回来。那个小娃子莫名冷静，甚至可以说是冷淡。城堡附近发生奇怪的事，庭院的树上站了好几群乌鸦。今天早上又飞了一群新的，2个女仆失踪了，是我手下干的吗？还是他们被乌鸦给啄死了？一大片墨水印被遮住半页日志。我的1名马夫死了，据其他仆人说，树根突然从地面窜出来，把他杀了。我的手下吓得要命，现在庄园附近日夜都有狼在嚎叫。走出城堡1步就必死无疑。我们把自己关在城堡里，仿佛外头有人围城一样。幸好我还有充足的食物和用水，说不定这是诅咒。带队绑架安娜塔西亚的仆人，把兰兹上吊自杀了，肯定是黑魔法。我要去图书室找书调查看看。这个是他的。然后嘞，没什么特别的。加德的反对事宜。所以一件衣服。好了，可以去做最后一个任务。这里啊，之前猎龙的时候来，解任务的时候也有来，所以我是第3次来这地方。 反正这我都捡过了。
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
其实他老婆是爱他的。
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
但是她也怕她老公。
After all that's passed. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's back. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
Or dim? What do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes and...
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Awesome. You cheated me.
I never cheat.
这里其实并不想帮，因为他也是作奸犯科，没什么必要帮。但
grant mine and release him.
He must repay his debt.
Let him go, and I'll take it on. We'll call it mine.
因为帮他可以拿到他的刀。
No, but we can play for them. I lose, you take mine and Olgierd's. But if I win, you release us both.
What do you propose we play? Gwent?
Don't know. Maybe we can bet on a challenge. You know I'm good at accomplishing the impossible. Seen me do it.
Very well. But we shall do this my way.
What's happening?
You wish to play, so let us play. I shall tell you a riddle. Solve it, and both you and Olgierd will be free.
And if I don't?
Then we'll all three go for a wild ride. It's what you proposed, is it not?
The riddle. Let me hear it.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle me and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I shall grin.
What was that supposed to be?
You tell me. What am I?
You're going down.
We shall see, my friend. You must find me before the sand in the hourglass runs out. Ready? Let's begin.
我先自己存档。给存欸。干，这里不能存哦。
What is this place?
You like it? Plenty more where it came from. Just remember, you must find me before time runs out.
这里的重点是啊。拿到毒蛇一件。
Monsters weren't part of the deal.
My world, my rules.
我不知道毒蛇引件放哪里，绕一下。其实不拿也没有什么差，要40等才可以装。哦，在这。
What is it about swords that turns men into utter fools when they see one
找到了。
Through howling winds, pouring rain, with their life hanging by a thread. Which reminds me, time is running out.
可以直接去过关了。
Children delight in me, elders take fright. Fair maids rejoice and spin. Children and young folk like swings. Could be scary to old folk too. Doesn't fit the other verses though. To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane. But no blow can harm me, cause me pain.
You're doing
What could that be? Show me what you got. A family tomb. To all I appertain, by some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though. Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me
mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Calm down. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
揭晓了。
For me.
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here.
没有啊。
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here. Gotcha.
Szelkonia pomigę, ara, stedy, amarantnej, a sosna falwasz dagsna.
Be gone. You've lost.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
First off, you tell me what it's like to have a heart of stone.
It's wonderful at the start. You feel no fear, no angst, but also no concern, no care for anyone, not even those you loved. And gradually, you lose them. Well, you know how it ended.
不关心你还会把它
What about your senses?
还把它关起来
Taste,
哦。
smell?
All there. At first, I savoured the world like never before. It was stronger, more clear.
How's that possible?
I did not wish for a heart of stone. That was a mere side effect. I wished to win back Iris's hand and have my fortune restored. And then to live like there was no tomorrow. And thus I lived until I ceased to feel anything at all. What a joy to be done with it. Because I am done, right? Will you tell me what happened?
虽然我帮了你，但你不是一个好人。
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through in doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I have a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Witcher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
爱丽丝。
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
"差不多10个小时哦。我这后面都没有放声音哦。那我跳过好了，跳过。好了，信守承诺。这样记得，很久。好了，剩另外一个DLC了。先去上个厕所。